Okay, so this is Kill a Mockingbird Annotation Part 3. By now you should have watched the annotation guide and added that to the front of your book. And you should have found the tattoo quotes, and you should have marked those especially. Now these quotes are a little different. They're just ones that people have picked out and added images to or made backgrounds. So you'll have to find them and annotate them in the colour that you think suits the theme that they are. So by the end of this you should see that there are certain quotes coming up again and again, and that will help you to get a bit of guidance as to what the book is about if you haven't read it already, and the types of quotes that you will want to be using in your essay. The first quote: "You never fully understand a person until you consider things from his point of view." Page 33. Atticus, he was real nice. Most people ask out when you finally see them. Page 309. It was times like these when I thought my father, who hated guns and had never been to any wars, was the bravest man who ever lived. Page 111. Until I feared I would lose it, I never loved to read. One does not love breathing. Page 20. Shoot all the blue jays you want, if you can hit 'em, but remember, it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. Page 100. I think there's just one kind of folks. Folks. Page 250. People generally see what they look for and hear what they listen for. Page 192. Hold your head high and keep those fists down. Page 84. First of all, he said, if you can learn a simple trick, Scout, you'll get along a lot better with all kinds of folks. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. Sir? Until you climb into his skin and walk around in it. Page 30. Mockingbirds don't do one thing except make music for us to enjoy. They don't eat up people's gardens, don't nest in corn cribs. They don't do one thing but sing their hearts out for us. That's why it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. 99 to 100. Real courage is when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway, and you see it through, no matter what. You rarely win, but sometimes you do. Page 124. The one thing that don't abide by majority rule is a person's conscience. 116. It ain't right, Atticus, said Jem. No, son, it's not right. Page 234. Sometimes the Bible in the hand of one man is worse than a whiskey bottle in the hand of another. Page 50. I think there is just one kind of folks. Folks. Page 250. Lawyers, I suppose, were children once. Charles Lamb. And this is the prologue, so the first page of the novel. It's not time to worry yet. Page 235. Sometimes the Bible in the hand of one man is worse than a whiskey bottle in the hand of another. There are just some kind of men who are so busy worrying about the next world they've never learned to live in this one. And you can look down the street and see the results. Page 50. We're paying the highest tribute you can pay a man. We trust him to do right. It's that simple. 261. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb inside of his skin and walk around in it. Page 33. Courage is when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway and you see it through, no matter what. Page 124. You just hold your head high and keep those fists down, no matter what anybody says to you. Don't you let 'em get your goat. Try fighting with your head for a change. Page 84. People in their right minds never take pride in their talents. Page 109. People generally see what they look for and hear what they listen for. 192. They're certainly entitled to think that, and they're entitled to full respect for their opinions, but before I can live with other folks, I've got to live with myself. The one thing that doesn't abide by majority rule is a person's conscience. 116. People generally see what they look for and hear what they listen for. 192. Atticus said to Jem one day, I'd rather you shot tin cans in the backyard, but I'll know you'll go after birds. Shoot all the blue jays you want, if you can hit 'em, but remember, it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. 99 to 100. That's all the internet can provide us with, so you've got some quotes that were tattoos, and you've got some quotes that people have added as backgrounds. Now the rest is up to you to read the book and fill in the blanks following the annotation guide I've provided. Good luck.